Hi guys, good morning.
Good morning, guys. So today we are going on the road. We're going to have to run some errands. But we wanted to bring you guys along with us and answer a certain question.
We have to stick around to see what that certain question is and to see the answer, of course.
Or they would have just read the title of the video.
Oh yeah, if you read the title, you would know. Anyways, if you're interested in this type of content,
Come along with us. Happens when high school lovebirds get married.
they move to a new city and start a YouTube channel, of course.
Welcome to Adventures of XYZ. I'm Xaundre.
And I'm Zara.
I'm a doctor.
And I'm a lawyer.
But we both just really love sharing our faith and going on cool adventures.
So we created this channel to share our journey as we attempt to use biblical principles to navigate life.
And have a whole lot of fun doing it.
So, come along with us! That's in your hand.
Natal prenatal vitamins.
We are doing prenatal vitamins.
When I was on ONG, the drug reps came and they were giving us samples. So I had like 6 boxes of them as samples, and I never really remember to give them away. So it's just vitamins. So me just gotta take them. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
Guess what?
What?
I'm done.
Yeah, guys. We kind of afraid to say this, but So you knew we were married. God knows that we're married. Our parents know that we're married. Some people in different countries know we're married. But the government of Jamaica never knew. Sorry, ma'am, pick up.
So we just tell them, you understand?
We literally just brought that blue paper that you get at the wedding. We just brought it to RGD. It's been 7 months.
But
here's 8 months.
Here's the ID.
Thanks.
But
how do you stop it?
It was very, I'll show you. It was very seamless. And then I was like, why can't I just do this online? And then I saw a thing that said you can actually apply for it online.
You can for it?
Apparently.
Oh, sorry.
So, I mean, kudos to RGD though. It was a seamless process. Not very frequently I go to a government place. You guys know this. Not very frequently I go to a government place and actually I'm satisfied with their service.
That's interesting. So big up to RGD. So we never had to come in?
Apparently not.
We never had to come in?
Apparently not.
What them say happen when you hiccup your girl? What? You never hear that?
From?
You never, guys. You know what I'm talking about.
Never heard of it.
When you have hiccup your girl. So how much was it?
So she said there are 3 I guess tranches. The first one for $2,000, you get it back in 7 to 10 either days or weeks. It might be weeks, I'm not sure. And then
But we're not rush.
And then she give me one quicker one and then one next quicker one. I'm just like, no man, go on the cheapest one because we're not rushing. And then they'll text you and tell you when to text me and tell me when to pick it up. I just stop and pick it up one day.
So if you never knew the RGD had that service, then now you do. You can apply for marriage certificates, birth certificates,
I think, and death certificates.
Online. You don't have to come in. And it's a pretty seamless process.
And the reason we delayed it for so long is because we thought it was a whole day thing.
We just don't have the time.
Yeah. And also I never knew it was right here.
You pass it every day.
Every day going to work. Anyway, ready?
Yeah, ready. But guys, for real, right? Don't it say when you have hiccup, it means say you're a girl like Jamaicans. That my mother used to tell me when I little. Say, oh, you have hiccup and you done grow. I never hear, oh, you born, oh, you grew up in a country. You don't grow up in a real country.
Clearly.
So, how am I stopping now? I have to hold my breath, not true?
Yeah. So, just try and calm down, breathe slowly. There's no actual documented way that like...
What causes a hiccup?
That's also not very clear, but it's basically spasming of your diaphragm. Why it happens, we're not entirely sure. But I'm not sure. I've researched it before. I don't know if somebody else knows, but I don't know. So babe, them call it?
But then supposed to come 13 o'clock or 1 o'clock, right?
1300 hours? It's 1 o'clock. So guys, we're waiting on a call from some people who's supposed to help us plan some stuff for next year. And they should have called us from 1300 hours. My wife said 13 o'clock is 1 o'clock.
13 o'clock, 1300, same thing, same difference.
Patty's a little stale. Clearly was made from more than 2 hours ago. But it's not bad, the bread is very fresh. Not bad, give it a 7.5. What are you doing is the question. What are you doing?
I'm just touching up so I don't look shine on the camera. Guys, I have some filming to do for Digicel. For those who don't know, I'm a brand ambassador for Digicel's. Put on the camera, boys.
I see.
For Digicel's
Not Digicel, the Digicel Foundation.
The Digicel Foundation's Christmas treat. I'm a brand ambassador for that. So I have a second reel to film for them, and I'm about to go do that now with my trusty assistant right here.
Guys, Maria Instagram star, they say. It'll be fun, they say. Next thing you know, you become a professional photographer, videographer, chaperone.
I'm not like a real Instagram star. I want to be. Well, I'm not yet.
Babe, you have to speak it into being.
Yeah. But I appreciate...
You're not unsuccessful, you're just pre-boss.
Yeah, I'm pre-boss.
You're pre-boss.
Yeah. But I
bossy.
appreciate for the brands who see the value in the work that I do and we do on social media. I appreciate you. And anybody who's interested in working with us, you know, you go ahead and send us an email, and yeah, we'll be in touch.
Alright, so we're driving up to Digicel now.
I'm gonna put on some lip gloss so that my lips them don't look too dry. Understand?
The back of your hair have some loose strands.
Like so? It's fine. It's okay. I don't have no gel.
So how was it?
It was okay. It was okay.
You look nervous though.
I was nervous because people were there, and also, you know, it's during business hours. I wish we had done it a little earlier, because people actually are actively doing their work. I'm just in their skylark, you know. Yeah, but I guess it comes with it. I have to work on that. Like, I'm not used to doing this in public. You know, most of our vlogs are within us, between us and stuff. I'm actually a really shy person, you know, guys. Sorry, it's a joke, but I feel like when you have the camera up, you draw attention to yourself. I'm not shy when I need to talk in front of a crowd, but when you have the camera up in public, it just causes eyes, and I don't like people look upon me like I'm never gonna learn, honestly. May I get better. May I get better upon that one day.
Okay, but good job though.
And thank you for being supportive. And Xaundre just went in and he just took charge, and appreciate it.
Confused. Where that kind of breeze I come from? Guys, look here. Like, I don't know where this a breeze a come from. No, sorry, wind a dirty bad. Alright, come try. So guys, we're trying to finish up the shoot. And you know, my girl is doing all kind of things.
I found my way. I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way.
So we're in traffic and decided, I guess now it's time to answer the question. So what was the questions on?
So somebody asked us, now that we have been married, do we think that
For
sex
8 whole months, that's 8, right?
7 or 8?
May, June,
sure.
July, August, September, October, November, December. Well, 7 and some change whole months.
So the question is, do we think that sex is overrated? Honestly, I don't think so.
Yeah, me either.
My experience has not been that it was overrated. However, what I will concede is that sex is a lot more than just the physical act. And what I have learned is that unless you invest in all the other components of sex, the emotional and spiritual connection that you feel, and making sure that, you know, all of that conversation, when if you talk about and there isn't like hard feelings between you guys and you're not holding back and stuff, then it's a much better experience than if you're just going in it for like the physical stuff.
That's
you get
true.
me?
That's true.
So I can see why some people who may not be emotionally connected with the people on that level and fully committed to them will say that sex is overrated, because just the physical act, if sex were only the physical act, then I would say it's overrated.
Yeah, I was going to say that, like, if it was only about the physical.
Yeah.
And also maybe because, like, I don't know, your expectations, I never imagined it to be like in the Hollywood movies, and I think people who think that it's overrated, possibly they would have only heard all the good things. So I think if I would have kind of fed my mind on those things and had that as my expectation, then maybe it was, but like I said, this everybody are gone. So,
Yeah.
but that was never, you know, I made it afraid. So I had very low expectations.
Also, disappointments come about when expectations are not met.
Yeah.
So depending on what your expectation was, then you might set up yourself for disappointment. But
Yeah.
if your expectations are in alignment with like proper books, like go and read a book
Yeah.
about it. For example, The Good Girl's Guide to Great Sex.
Like, I
or-
recommended that. Or
yeah,
the act
or
of
the
sex.
act of marriage. Or the act of marriage.
Yeah.
You know, if you read these books that kind of manage your expectations and tell you what to expect, and that it is a process that requires you to do actual work.
And it gets better over time.
It gets better over time.
It gets better every day.
Exactly.
And you learn each other as you go along.
Yeah.
And I think, and one time somebody left a comment on the video under something when we were.
Wait, sorry, see the guy there. He is
Oh.
the uncle.
Yeah.
He is the uncle of the guy from
Oh, they have a YouTube
Lock and
channel.
Load Offshore Adventures.
For everybody who knows, Xaundre only watches hunting, fishing channels. So he's very excited right now.
I am very aware of who that is. So,
What did I say? Oh yeah. So, I was saying that we were talking in a video and we were recommending a book about sex or something like that. And a comment was left to say that sex is natural, so you don't need a book to teach you how to.
yeah, you don't need a book to teach you how to have good sex. It will just happen.
Yeah. That was when we did Fresh to YouTube, and we're like, because now me know everybody, you know, socialize different, and you know, I'm much more aware of the comments. But like me say, you kind of just show me that we all grew up in different circles. Let's just say that.
And I mean, it's just the level of dark. We have to dark.
to think that yeah,
you are not supposed to, like, the comment was not written from a place of honestly, you might be able to survive if you just go and try. You will figure it out.
Yeah.
It was from a very dogmatic, don't go read no book.
Yeah.
Books are a waste of time.
Yeah.
Just like, wow, I can see why you'd say that.
Yeah. and it's interesting because that is why so many marriages have a bad sex life, because people, they will study for school, and I was telling Xaundre this yesterday, that when it comes to our relationships, we don't invest time, and we don't invest energy. So we don't want to read a book, we don't want to watch no YouTube video, we don't want to listen to nobody, because you don't need to. It will happen naturally. And then that's why you have so many people who are unhappy in their marriages. And as we say,
relationships take work. And so does sex.
Yep.
And it gets better over time only if you are investing in learning more and more.
Learning more and more, and being more. And stuff like sacrifice and selflessness and true love and all of that. And so that's our answer to the question. But I should also add, because I think that came from, it might be somebody who maybe isn't married yet and they want, because remember that if you're new here, we do talk to a predominantly Christian audience, and I can imagine that person possibly is somebody in waiting, maybe. Guilt-free sex, is it? I mean, I don't really know what guilty sex is, but I've spoken to people
stories,
and so if you're on the fence, if you're all already, if you need to drink, it's some lime. It's some lime, you understand?
This lime story.
Just
guys, it don't work. Lime does not work.
Cut an orange and just go and hold it on. You will be okay. You'll be strong. Just be strong, because
and you might can't go manage on your own, so make sure you and Jesus are talking.
Exactly. No, you're not might. You can't manage on
your own. So
make sure you and Jesus go and hold it out. So if you're a young person on the journey, and plant a lime tree. Plant a lime tree.
Let's not trivialize the people them story.
But Zion, me used to eat lime. You never used to eat lime? Well, maybe not lime, but maybe that's why I put on weight.
Me confused.
I always eat away my words. Anytime you stress out. What did you used to do? How did you deal with sexual urges when you were younger? What? No, not younger. How do you deal with sexual urges pre-marriage?
I actually went to God and I prayed and I asked him to remove the urge. I was just like, honestly, God, you will bring it back when it's the right time, because right now is not the right time, so please to take it away. And suffice it to say, if you're watching sensational stuff, if you're listening to love songs, then obviously it's not going to go anywhere, because you keep on putting it back. So stay far from that kind of stuff. And it's interesting because you were saying Hollywood might show you a certain kind of sex and whatever. And I was thinking back while you were saying it, I was just like, when we reach the sex scenes in the movie, I normally skip them.
You normally skip them, for sure?
Honestly, I
Oh,
kid
sorry,
you not.
me never save them way there. We're stuck in traffic, by the way, guys. That's why we have time to have this conversation right now.
How can you be trying to decrease the desire for something
when
while
the things
actively feeding your mind on said thing?
Yeah, it's true. And I always listen to music to bring me back.
Yeah, as
gospel
I listen
music.
to gospel music.
Yeah.
I find good friends to go hang out with. And when you go around, obviously not the friends who are going to go to the party where everybody wearing skimpy things, bad idea. Very bad idea.
We were also really active.
Yeah, so we would be going to our next Adfel thing somewhere, or go meeting up with some Christian friends somewhere. And when you go around all your Christian friends who are all talking about the struggle and kind of vilifying extramarital sex, then all of a sudden it cut your desire. Anyway,
it becomes regular. It wasn't weird.
Exactly.
Passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can't find myself. Oh, I feel.
We just come and one shop because we bigger supermarket yesterday. Pick up a few little things. ready for make one sandwich this morning and we not have no oil. And I'm saying, what kind of adult thing is this? Like, we normally have like a running list on our phone, like a grocery list. So every time something run out, we add it. But we didn't remember oil at all. So that's what's going on now. And we just stop at the shop. So I don't know if we told you at any point that we're on this fast, right? We pray for 2022. All we did at the shop, I just remember when I did younger, and when mommy said me go shop, I always used to buy one sweetie. And mommy used to send me to the shop to buy a phone card, and I would just buy a lollipop, because why not? And right now I have the worst sugar craving, but how fast work for me is every time I remember what I'm fasting from, like I have a craving, I stop and I pray. So as we pray and prepare for 2022, this no sugar thing I get to me. But what are you doing to prepare for 2023? What are you doing to prepare for the new year? So guys, I have no idea what's in this box. My shipping company called me, big up H&M every time, and said that I have a package and I don't know. But brands sometimes send me stuff. I feel like me open present. Like, I love when brands send me things. Customs are like when them send me things, but when brands send me things and I don't know what it is, I feel like I kill in the candy store. Xaundre is not very pleased. Why you look so Xaundre? You're tired? Xaundre is tired and hungry. But man, don't worry, we're in and I'm cooking dinner like the good wife I am. I also don't know which Kiss Colors and Care. So this is from Kiss Colors and Care. Oh, this is so nice. Oh my god. I'm really surprised. I have no idea what's in this. Hold on, may I have to take a picture for the may I have to take a picture. This is so nice.
So what?
I don't know what's in it yet, but I just love the packaging.
Oh, more hair products, interesting.
Alright, let's see what's in it.
I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way. Found my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way. Found my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, cause I found my way.
Anyway guys, that's all from us for now. We're gonna go to Bible study and try to get some work done. So we will see you next time on Adventures of XYZ. Bye guys.
I found my way. I was in the dark.